this is an intro I haven't seen in what feels like an eternity. And just listening to the choir opening this up is one of the best things you can ever hear when it comes to something like this. Welcome to one of my favorite all-time Legend of Zelda games. This is one of those games where I happen to play alongside my grandfather, who is a very big Legend of Zelda fan and Nintendo player. He has had every console from beginning to current. And at the time, it's right, Nintendo Switch. But he had told me that this is his personal favorite, and I've grown to love this one. Hello and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Now, very much so, like on the Wind Waker, this is played on an emulator, and it's on a 16:9 aspect ratio. Now, you see I played a little bit of this, because I was bored and I wanted to play something fun, but we're going to do this together, because I want you guys to be able to enjoy this as much as I like it. So we're going to be doing the same thing as we're doing on the other profiles, and making sure that we named it Starboy. And of course, I might have to turn this down, just so that way I don't end up blowing you guys' eardrums out. So, I'm going to turn that down just a little bit more. Hopefully that helps out. I won't know until after everything. But, we can change the name of the horse. A little too far back. We can change the name of the horse from Epona. But I might actually keep it Epona, so I'm going to do it one more time, just so I don't have to edit it. So we'll keep it this way. And then, obviously, ratio check sample, brightness check sample, we don't have to worry about that as we're going in. Now, very much so, like over on Wind Waker, I will give you a heads up. 60:9 aspect ratio, there's going to be some bugs that comes with this. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? Well, yes, sometimes I do, because then I know the day's ending. They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we could feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. Well, it's always nice to see. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Starboy. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? I mean, I don't see why not. I'd love to be able to go visit Hyrule Castle. You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the kingdom of Hyrule, there is a great castle, and around it is Castletown, a community far bigger than our little village, and far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. Alright. That works for me. Now, as I had mentioned earlier, I'm running this on a 16:9 aspect ratio, which is full frame. We don't have to worry about a background like we do for Wind Waker. However, this one is a bit more of a weird, buggy one, because unlike Wind Waker, where if I press the start and I happen to go down to a weird 4:3 ratio, this one will actually also go back to 4:3 as I'm leaving areas. So you will see that a lot throughout this series. There's nothing I can do to fix it, because I'm using what is called a Gecko code to be able to fix the aspect ratio. However, I don't mind that, because that is overshadowed heavily by the artistic style of the game, the story, and the sheer gameplay of it itself being just one of the best Legend of Zeldas, in my opinion, to date. Also, because of the aspect ratios, again, you're going to see a lot of bugs when it comes to character models coming off screen. So, the way that the guy just froze as he was walking away, that's not supposed to happen in a 4:3 ratio. It's supposed to happen only by, it's supposed to only just immediately switch over to the next transition on screen. Who are you? And again, just like that, whoever that was, that just happened to take Epona, that wasn't supposed to freeze frame like that.
Hey!
Starboy, you there? I'm up here in my house. What do you need? Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listening to me lately. Yeah, sure, I don't mind. I'll come down and try to help you out. Oh, you're noticing Epona's gone. Hey, where's Epona? Oh, some chick randomly took my horse. I gotta go try to find her real quick. But, this is the fun part. Come on now, hurry up and bring Epona with you. I got you, hold on. But, this is where all sorts of fun begins. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about a little bit ago with the 16:9 turning back into like a 4:3. Again, there's nothing I can do about it. This is the best it will do. And I'm noticing now that there's like a bit of a cutoff at the very top and the very bottom. That's not you, that's me. So that's something I'm just going to have to deal with when it comes to the recording session, since I'm going to have to always stare at that. But did you see those low pixeled toes that Link had? Well, the opponent seems to trust her. Oh, hi Starboy. I washed Epona for you. Thank you, story love interest. So, what was your name again? Because I'm drawing a blank to that one, because though I may play Twilight Princess in my own spare time, I end up forgetting people's names. Epona's a girl too, so you have to treat her like nice like one. I treat her with love and respect. Don't tell me how to treat Epona after I'm already doing it. Oh, but listen, Starboy, can you do something for me? Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Epona likes. Yeah, the one that looks like a horseshoe, right? Epona's song, basically. It's such a nice melody. Epona looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you can ride her back. But don't make her do too much, okay? Oh, come on. Again, I treat her with love and respect. She comes from a long lineage of beautiful horses. I do everything I can to make sure that she's perfectly fine, going to and from destinations and work. Alright, so now we'll just start making our way over to, I guess, where we need to go. This is Link's home village, and unlike Kokiri Forest in Ocarina of Time, we get what is called the Ordon village in Twilight Princess. Oh, so he's technically our swordmaster then. Let's do this. It's a cute little cookie here. Alright, so who are you again? Also, I love the targeting arrow that's right there. Oh, Starboy. Looks like you're going to help Fado. Good job. He headed up to the ranch ahead of you. You go finish up your chores before the sun goes down. Alrighty. Now, the one thing I really like about this game is not only just the, as I mentioned earlier, art style, story, things like that. It's also the characters themselves. They produce a lot more emotion, in my opinion, to be able to bring forth the great story that's there. But alright, so these goats have rounded off horns. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Starboy. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and Epona herd them into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so you think you could do it for me? Yeah, sure. Also, the hearts look really cool, too, if you look at the top left corner. Much obliged there, bud. Okay, then go on and herd all these little scamps into the barn for me. Okay, so we basically, instead of pressing the A button to force the button to go faster, we have to press A to what's called whoop, and do this to basically coax these little guys into going into the barn. And we can do it all at one time, but it's also an issue that you can also get these guys to just start running away before you even get the chance to get them in there. Come on, in there. There we go. So that gets all the goats in there now. Again, such weird-looking goats, but that's the Ordon Village goats. That's their icon. Starboy, Epona, much obliged to both of y'all. I can cover everything tomorrow without having trouble with you, so just sit back and relax, bud. Alrighty. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them fences set up. Okay. I mean, that'll be perfect for me. Oh, sorry that took so long. Okay then, y'all ride all you want. Y'all get tired of riding, just jump the gate and head back into the village, okay, bud? Okay. So there's that. And let's do a lap, just so that way we can get more familiarized with dashing over fences. But as you can see here, the icons don't look like units, and upgraded like they do in Ocarina of Time. They're more of a spur. But now we get to go back home and rest up for the day. You want to save? Yes. Now, here comes the fun bit, because there are different, quote, acts. Like, this was the prologue. To save your progress during your game, press start, then choose the save option in the bottom left corner of the collection screen. Okay, well, thank you for giving me that update, so that way I know. But yeah, these ones have, like quote, acts, in a sense, so it'll be more based along the line of how long it'll be between episodes, most likely for that. But hey Starboy, wake up. It's morning already. I don't want to wake up. But that's how they basically do like in-betweens for like how the story progresses, is you can save to be able to figure out exactly where to go next. But this is the inside of Link's house here in the Ordon Village. It's actually a really nice looking place. He's got a lot of things he needs. He's got his own little stove, to be able to cook all his different meals. He's got like a basement here, but there's nothing we can do down there until we get a certain item to look around, which won't be until later. Heck, it might not even be until next episode that we'd be able to go and see what's down there. Alright, but now we can talk to these kids and figure out what they need. Oh, Starboy, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot! I wonder how powerful it is. I need it. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Tallow and Mallow. They really were unoriginal when it comes to naming some of the kids. They couldn't think of what it was, but they are brothers. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth. Can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But our allowances are terrible. Aw, I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. Okay, so we have to figure out exactly where this slingshot is, because it'll become detrimental to the future of the game. And it will also become something a bit of entertainment for the kids as well. What's this place? Sarah's Sundries, one-stop shopping. Oh. Well, if that's the shop that was talked about, we'll go and take a look at it real quick. Oh? You don't look so happy. Aw. Oh my, it's our Starboy. Welcome, my dear. You didn't happen to see my little cat out there, did you? He ate the fish we were going to have for supper last night, and I gave him a good scolding, but then he went out and hasn't returned. I'm so fraught with worry for him. I'm exhausted myself. Well, since you won't be able to tell me that slingshot that I see in that back corner, I'll go and see where that cat is. Maybe there's something else here in the Ordon Village that I can be able to also do at the same time. Did you hear that? It sounded like little squeaks. What was that? I know I heard it. Oh. There's something over there that's sounding off. Is there something? Yeah, let me climb up here real quick.
Hey!
Yo, Starboy. Yo, up here. I want to talk to you. Press A while holding L so we can chat. Oh, so you're just like that one guy with the big head in Wind Waker. Hey, there you go. Over here. Yeah, your voice carries well, as usual. My voice? I'm a mute, basically. I don't have dialogue. I basically am Link. I talk for him. Maybe you could teach my tanks that you've got to press A while L targeted to talk to people from a distance. They don't get it. So listen, why don't you climb up those vines there, Starboy? Yeah, because I heard a noise. I'm trying to figure out what that sound was. I saw it for a split second there. Yo, there you are. Oh, you do have eyes. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house, having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking that he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Haha, a cat can't catch no fish. They can. They just have to be very agile and try to get into it. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing there on the edge of that rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? Figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know. I bet you could hop across these rocks with just a quick little up of the stick, couldn't you? Yeah, just walk over to it. But there's some more over there. I see whatever that is. It looks like it's holding on to something for us. Let me pick this grass. Also, the Triforce is actually still sitting on the back of my left hand. So that'll be important for remembering. Alright. Was that a cry of a falcon? Oh, it is a falcon. Okay, so I can aim it, and we'll aim it at whatever that is. Oh, it's a monkey. And I guess it was a girl monkey, because I thought I saw a flower in her hair over here. Okay, so we've got this thing. It looks like a bat. Trying to think of what it's called. It's a baby thing, but I want to say it's like a cradle or something. Oh, good morning to you. If you're looking for my husband, he took his sword and left early this morning. I'm trying to talk to her, accidentally just yeet it, and just said, oh, I'll just talk to you real quick. But I must ask, Starboy, you have not seen the cradles come floated by here, have you? I was right, it was a cradle. I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, actually, if you look slightly down to the water and down to your right, you can see that I threw it at your head. It is a baby cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. How far could it have drifted, I wonder? Well, the monkey was holding onto it for me, and I happened to grab it with the falcon, and now I ended up throwing it at you. Just pick it up and just start walking over. Oh, Starboy, that cradle. Did you go to the trouble of finding it for me? My thanks to you. Oh, that reminds me. There is something I am supposed to give you. Do you think you could carry that cradle and come with me back to my house? Yeah, I'll meet you there. You take your time getting back to the house. My thanks to you, Starboy. Yes, yes, I had nearly forgotten. I'm supposed to give you this. Alright, here you go. You got a fishing rod. A simple fishing rod with a bobber. Set it to wire X on the D-pad item screen to use it. Face the water and hold and use it to cast. Press and hold down on the C stick to pull the line in when you get a bite. You can catch a fish without bait, but you'll catch a larger variety of fish with bait. It is a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like. Okay, well then I will set it and we'll go test it out. Now, unlike Wind Waker, where I'm able to just freely use like Y, X, and Z to my own will, unfortunately for me, the Z button is preempted to be used for something later on, and I won't be able to change it. Hello there, little kitty. Why do you gotta be so cute? Alright, well, I guess I'll try catching a fish. Alright, so there's little guys in here. There's one swimming up right now. Okay, and time to start fishing. So yeah, you have to use the C-stick in order to fish in this one. We got a green gill, 10 inches. These small fries are everywhere. Press start to check the fish you've caught on the collection screen. You could have been over here, buddy. Oh, had a heart, because the fish went back into the water. We're catch and release the type of group. Come on, back up, buddy. We caught it at green gill, 11 inches this time. This one sets a new size record. The record in the fish journal has been updated. Let the little guy go with it. Hey! Took my fish! Like space says it all! Just is, oh! You can't took my fish! Just the shocked expression was enough to send me over. Alright, so the cat is now back inside the shop, so we'll just go ahead and start swimming back. Now, unlike Wind Waker, I'm able to swim as freely as I want to. Which is one of the weirdest things ever, why they did that. Oh, my Starboy, you simply must hear this. Just take a look. My little kitty Starboy came back. Wait, was the cat named after me? Has that always been a thing? Has the cat always been named after the player? Kind of like the Goron kid was named after us in Ocarina of Time. And he brought a fish back with him. He was worried about me being angry. Yes, he brought back a fish with him. The one that I caught, the 11-inch green gill. Oh, just look. Isn't he so cute the way he laps up that milk? Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house today. You got milk in a bottle, but this bottle's half empty. Set it and use with Y or X to replenish 3 hearts. Store things in an empty bottle by pressing Y or X to swing it. Okay, so the slingshot there. Oh, don't worry, you don't have to return the empty bottle, my dear. You can reuse it, you know, put something else in it. Recycling is a very important thing, my dear. I'm sure you never do anything of the sort, but kids these days toss things out like the whole world was disposable. It's criminal. Say, so what do you say, my dear? Is there anything you want today? If you're interested, take a look around. Yeah, milk bee larva. That's used as fishing bait, my dear. You could store it in an empty bottle if you've got one. Slingshot in 50 pellets, 30 rupees. I got this in for the kids. It's just a toy, but it stings something awful when you get hit by it. So you can see, and I don't have enough money to be able to do this, but I noticed that I have a rupee wallet. Is there a way to figure out how many rupees I'm carrying? Because I see I can hold 3-digit. Oh, I'm immediately on it. Wallet. A wallet from your childhood. It holds up to 300 rupees. That's nice. Alright, so I have to look around for rupees in different areas. Now, the fun part is these Ordon pumpkins, they carry rupees. And the designs of them look absolutely amazing. They have such more style than they do in any other Zelda game. Oh, it's a bloopy. You get a blue rupee, worth 5 rupees. Okay, well, I know that there's still some rupees, like, somewhere around here. And I want to toss these ones, but I know full well that he will yell at me for wasting food, air quotes. I mean, it'll instantly grow back, so I don't know what the big deal is. Okay, so I see a yellow rupee up there. Now, if I remember correctly, the yellow rupee is worth 10 rupees, if it's the same way that it is in Wind Waker. So, let's see if I can go and buy... Oh, was there something under here? Oh, it's another green rupee. That works. Okay, so there's a ladder here. So let's climb up and see if there's anything good up here. Well, there's another set of pumpkins here. More money. I will always need more money. Okay, so we're halfway there. Halfway there to getting what we need. Rocks here. There's another one. We only need 10 more rupees. Now 9. So, let's see if we can figure out exactly where You can go. Okay, so if I pick this up and walk away from it, will he yell at me from a distance? No. Okay. But if I throw it too close to him, he'll actually yell at me. So I guess we'll just do this for now. Now, they will disappear if they go too far away. Not too far away. They will disappear like normal if you walk away for too long and just let it sit. Okay, there's another rupee. You only need 7 more. Now, I just gotta start finding, like, rocks of some kind. Or maybe I could be able to find something for the Falcon to pick up, because since I know that he can carry things, maybe I could see if he can carry something, or grab something for me. Okay, let's get up here. Hey there, bud. I didn't waste food, I don't know what you're talking about. Plus, I like this tune. It's an interesting one. I thought I saw a yellow rupee on top of that branch there. Is there a way to figure out exactly if I could get to it? Alright, if I launch you here, will you attack it? Oh my god, I didn't know I could do that. I thought I needed a slingshot for that one. Okay, well that's one way to do it. Sorry boy, I saw all that. Calling down a hawk, why didn't I think of that? I was trying to knock that down myself, but you beat me to it, my boy. There are 2 ways of doing this now, because I never knew about the second one, which was just what I did. Typically what I do is that I get enough rupees to be able to get the slingshot to knock down the bee larva, or the bee nest, to then get bee larva that I can use for fishing. But at the top are rupees, which we saw the yellow one, which we can use to buy the slingshot with. However, I always bought the slingshot to knock that down, which then he would complain like, oh, I could have done that too. I was throwing rocks at it, but I guess my throw wasn't strong enough. But he gets impressed when you get to use a hawk, which is something I've never done before. Because again, I didn't know that was an option. This is relatively high. There's another blue bee up here. So I'll have 11 rupees to spare then. You got a yellow rupee with 10 rupees. Sweet! Alright, so let's go ahead here and buy the slingshot then. Because now that we can do this, we can be able to go back and talk to the kids and see what they have to say.
Hi.
Alright, so slingshot is 30 rupees. Do you want to buy it? Yes. What are you doing buying a slingshot, you naughty thing? You're too old for toys. Will you at least let the kids play with it? Well, I should tell you, if you happen to run out of pellets, you could also use pumpkin seeds. You got the slingshot. Children love this item. You can hold up to 50 pellets. Set it to Y or X and on the plus or the top of the D-pad item screen to use it. Aim with the stick and press the button to fire. Target with L for accuracy. So the fun thing is that we could use it to stun, like we could in Ocarina of Time. Actually, no, Ocarina of Time we could use it for damage. This one they've nerfed it down to being able to only do stunning. So, let's go back and talk to the kids with the slingshot now. Because now that we got that all set up and ready to go, we can be able to just have fun with it. Oh, hey!
Hey!
Ah, just as Dime Star Boy. I just delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin will be pleased. And it works better than you would think, right? Well, have a good one. Oh, it worked out great. I caught 2 fish. The cat took the second one. The cat that's named after me. What the heck? Why is there a spider on here? Also, these are the Waltulas. These are what I wish were all available across all the other Zeldas moving forward. But they ended up constantly changing the look. The scariest versions of the monsters are the ones that you'll see in this game. So what's the item that you have available for me here? Oh, there's just a chest just sitting right here in the middle of my house. Oh, you got the wooden sword. Russell returned it after honing it for you. It's easy to use, just press B. Well, I now have a sword. It's a practice sword, basically, but I could use it. Alright. So now we can tell them that we got the slingshot. Starboy has a slingshot. Whoa! Wow, you had enough money to buy it, Starboy? She's the sussy one, the one with the little frills in the hair. She's a little sus by the noises she makes. She's a kid. She shouldn't be making noises like that. Fans blowing us. Preparations complete. Okay, wow, this is great. Let's see how powerful that slingshot is. Hit the targets and those scarecrows. I can't believe you two brats are just so obsessed about this. It just shows what little boys you both still are. These two idiots will never shut up about it, so I guess you'll just have to show them, Starboy. Okay, so there is no crosshair in the middle of my screen, so just like Ocarina of Time, I just have to free aim it. Whoa, you hit it! You hit it! I looked at the manual in the store and it said that it's easier to hit nearby targets if you press L when you're aiming. I thought you weren't interested, Beth. And it split the helm in two. Okay, so we'll just keep hitting all these targets then. And that's all of them all in one hit. Wow, amazing, Starboy. Thanks, Starboy. Stop making the sus sounds! You're just as bad. You're not a good influence on the boys. Jesus. Yeah. Gee, you really are amazing, Starboy. Yeah, you are. You could use swords, slingshots, and everything. Yeah, that reminds me. You gotta teach us how to use a sword, too. Seriously, lately those monkeys have been coming out of the woods and playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. Come on, teach us how to use a sword. I don't know if this is such a good idea. If you guys get in trouble for using, quote, sword techniques because of me, I'm not going to be held liable for it. Yes. Alright. Alright, first off, we want to see that move. The slice. You just swing B, right? Okay. Yeah. Now, the fun part about this, if you don't know... Yeah. Wow, horizontal slice. Was that it? Was it? Now, I'm going to pause the dialogue for a second. I'll explain something to you. There is a difference between the GameCube version of Twilight Princess that I'm playing now and the Wii version of Twilight Princess. The key significance is the world is flopped. Basically, instead of going to the right to go back out to where I got Epona, I would go out to the left to go get Epona. Plus, Link is left-handed as he normally is, whereas in the Wii version, for whatever reason, they made him right-handed. I think I've seen you do a vertical slice before too, you know, by pressing B while L targeting. Alright, next. I want to see that other move, Starboy. Yeah, that one where you just tilt forward while L targeting and press B to flex your muscles and stab. Oh, please. The stab? So pessimistic. Just amazing. Since you're at it, how about you show us that other move? You know, that little twirly thing you do. I love that. What do you call it? A spin attack? Like it's hard to briefly hold B and release it. Now, that's the fun part, is that we don't have to swing to set up the spin attack. If we just press and hold it, Link will automatically fire it up. Thanks, Starboy. I'm sorry you have to waste your time with these little brats when you must be tired from doing all your important stuff you do. Hey, wait. You gotta show us the jump attack before you go. You know, the other one where you go, yeah, and leap through the air. You mean the one where you just hold L and press A? Oh yeah, real tough. Let me back up for this one. Well, that expression said it all. Thanks, Starboy. So, I think I get it, kinda. Maybe not. So this means that any time one of those naughty monkeys shows up... Oh, it's that monkey from earlier. Come here, you. Uh-oh. Well, the kids are getting a little mischievous now, and I guess I gotta go and find them. But before I do that, I'm going to save here. And I'm going to end the episode here, because I have been playing for about 32 minutes. So, we're gonna put this away for now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to the channel to just help the channel grow. If you like content like this, please leave a like and let me know. And comment down below if there's something you want to let me know regarding the game that I may not know about. Or if you would like to see me play something else, again, just leave a comment down below. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.